I'm back with part 2 of our cruise series. So I'm going to give you an update on the bridge situation, what Carnival is doing for us, and then I'm going to show you Bimini and Nassau. Hey guys, this is Sarah. So as you've probably seen in the news, unfortunately, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore was hit by a cargo ship that lost power and lost control. So as far as like cruise ship passengers, just a little bit of an inconvenience, but they're going to, instead of us returning to the Baltimore port, we're going to return to Norfolk, Virginia. And that port, I guess, was closed, like the terminal. They're doing some kind of construction. So they're going to route us there. And then the plan is that the cruise ship is going to put us onto buses. We're going to make the 4-hour journey back to Baltimore, where most people have their car parked. And then from there, we will go back to Pennsylvania. So Carnival has been super responsive about what they're doing to help get everybody home. Seems like a good option for a way to get everybody back home when the cruise ends on Sunday. Really been having a lot of fun. Carnival on your sea days. So we've had the day we left, and then we've had 2 sea days, and they have like tons to do. Like today the weather was super nice. The kids did the water slides at the water park. We sat by the hot tub in the pool a lot of the time. They feed you just constantly, like buffets and super nice dinners. We went to an afternoon tea, which was a lot of fun. We saw a comedy show. My daughter went to like arts and crafts. So even though it's a sea day, there's like so much to do on the ship that you never get bored. And then you can also just find those moments to just sit out on the balcony, just relax and take it easy. I read my book a lot today, so it's been really fun. It's an absolutely perfect morning, and we're heading to Bimini. So Bimini is located 50 miles off the coast of Miami, and it's kind of been an untouched local island for a long time. Only about 1,200 people live here. Everybody on the island knows everyone. It looks like a lot of locals use golf carts to get around the island. And this is a place that Ernest Hemingway used to come to. It's really good for big game fishing. Bimini is just known for its beautiful beaches. We booked the Beach 360 excursion through Carnival, got off the ship, hopped on the tram, and we're on our way. It's 8:30 in the morning. We've already arrived at the beach. All right, this is pretty awesome. Look how blue this water is. So the Beach 360 is absolutely beautiful. There's all kinds of chairs, there's loungers, you can lay in the sun. There's cabanas you can rent for an additional fee. There were hammocks, beanbag chairs. Then up top, you've got a pool area. They sell food here. There's a bar. There's a kids family-friendly pool. Then on the other side, an adults-only pool. Just super nice resort. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we did on the Carnival Legend, our first day in port. We were at Bimini in the Bahamas. It was beautiful. So as a family of 4, when we travel, I'm always kind of looking for like a budget conscious kind of excursion or something that we can do that isn't gonna cost a ton of money. So they had it was called Beach 360, Day at the Beach, and it got you like 2 chairs, an umbrella, access to a pool, access to a beautiful beach, and then like a tram to take you there. So that was about $30 a person. So we thought, compared to some of the other excursions that you're looking at, like into, starting at like $100, $30 per person was very affordable. And I know that here in Bimini, Bahamas, there are some free beaches, but from what I could see, they didn't have bathroom access. And it's just like, kind of need that to enjoy your day when you've got kids along with you, and if you're going to be far from the cruise ship. So we opted for this 360 Day at the Beach excursion for about $30 a person, and it was fantastic. There were 2 different pools, an adults only pool and then family-friendly pool. It had a volleyball net in it, lots of nice in the pool sitting areas, lounge chairs you could sit in the pool, and then you were also steps away from just a beautiful beach with crystal clear water, and then lounge chairs and umbrellas and stuff right on the beach. So this was like perfect. We spent about 4 hours on the beach. We left the ship as soon as we could this morning, and then we ended up coming back on the ship to enjoy a like late lunch kind of thing. So it worked out really, really well. They did have food for sale, but it was just not something that we were gonna buy. Just pretty pricey, like $20 for a hot dog. So those are the kind of prices you're looking at if you're interested in buying lunch at the Beach 360 excursion. I will have to say, like, I saw people eating like cheeseburgers and sandwiches and with potato chips and things like that. It looked pretty good, but for us it just didn't really make sense. We were starting to feel like sunburn and stuff, so after 4 hours at the beach, we were more than happy to ride the tram back, get on the ship, and then enjoy a little bit of a later lunch. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly excursion in Bimini, Bahamas, highly recommend the Beach 360 at Resort World. It was awesome. And then just looking ahead a little bit towards tomorrow we're going to be in Nassau. And the plan there is that there is a public beach that is walkable from the cruise port, that has bathrooms and some amenities and things like that. So we're going to be checking out the free beach, maybe doing a little shopping, and we're going to show you what that process is like, if it was easy to get to the beach, if it was walkable. From what I've seen online and other YouTube videos, it should be. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we're able to get there pretty easily and it works out and is a great place to spend our day. I'm really going to miss the bright blue waters of Bimini. It's beautiful here. We are now in Nassau, Bahamas. This is the view from our cruise balcony here. We are able to walk right off the ship, and we're going to Junkanoo Beach, which is walkable from the cruise port. So we don't have to take taxi or anything. We can just walk our way there. When you first come off the ship, you go through this nice area of stores, lots of shopping here. Then we continue our way down, and before we know it, we are at the beach. And this beach is located right next to the Margaritaville Resort. It's a public beach. There's lots of spots to get a drink and places to eat here. We just rented some chairs off a vendor here, and we really enjoyed our time here. There's lots of local vendors and merchants that will come up and ask you if you want to purchase anything, but if you're not interested, you can just say no, and they'll go on their way. My sister and her family brought some nice jewelry from some vendors here. We tried some local Bahama beers. It's Thursday, and we had a really great day. We went to a local beach called Junkanoo Beach, and we walk there right from the cruise port here in Nassau. So you go through a series of like shops right off the terminal, and it's about a 10-minute walk. And then when you get there, to rent an umbrella and chairs was about $20. And then they've got different combinations if you just want a chair or you just want an umbrella, different prices. But we thought, although the beach was not as nice as Bimini, the resort we were at yesterday, it was like a perfectly good beach for being completely free. Nice swimming, nice place for the kids to play. You could buy drinks and food there as well, and then lots of shopping to do on the short walk to and from the cruise port. So all in all, a really great way to spend the day without paying for an excursion. All right, cruise pro tip here. Bring your own magnetic wall hooks here. Just like a little hook on a magnet, and they're awesome for hanging bathing suits. Got a trash bag for laundry to collect our dirty clothes. Just gives you a little more space in these tight quarters to hang a few items on the wall. That will wrap up my second video in our cruise series. Stay tuned for episode number 3, the final one, where we show you Freeport and we show you how we got back to Baltimore.